It was an ordinary summer's day when 5 friends, Alex, Sarah, Mike, Lisa, and Mark, set out on an adventurous camping trip to the remote Whispering Forest. The legend surrounding the forest didn't deter them, rather, they fueled their excitement. The forest was said to come alive at night, with haunting whispers that carried secrets from beyond. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the group set up camp near the forest's edge. The air was thick with anticipation as they gathered around a crackling campfire, their laughter mingling with the distant rustling of leaves. As darkness settled in, a sense of unease began to creep over them. Sarah was the first to hear it, a soft, almost melodic whisper that seemed to originate from the heart of the forest. She nudged Alex, who frowned in confusion, unable to discern the source. The others fell silent, straining their ears, and soon enough, they all heard the faint murmurs, like voices carried on the wind. "What is that?" Lisa's voice quivered, breaking the silence. "Probably just the wind," Mark replied, though even he couldn't hide the unease in his voice. But the whispers grew louder, more insistent, and impossible to dismiss as mere wind. They seemed to form words, secrets too distant to comprehend fully. The group exchanged nervous glances, debating whether to investigate or retreat to the safety of their tents. Curiosity got the better of them. Armed with flashlights, they ventured deeper into the Whispering Forest. The trees loomed overhead, casting elongated shadows that seemed to stretch toward them, as if trying to grasp hold. The whispers surrounded them, echoing off the trees, growing louder and more unsettling. Hours passed, and the forest became an inescapable maze of eerie sounds and shifting shadows. Panic began to claw at their chests, and the whispers grew more sinister, as if mocking their vulnerability. Just when it seemed like they were trapped in an endless loop of darkness, they stumbled upon a small, dilapidated cabin hidden among the trees. Inside, the air was heavy with decay and ancient secrets. A flickering lantern revealed old, tattered books and bizarre artifacts, along with a journal written by someone who had clearly descended into madness. The journal spoke of a malevolent entity, a forest spirit that demanded sacrifice to maintain its power. Desperate pleas for release were scrawled across the pages, each word oozing with fear. As the realization sunk in, the group's unease transformed into terror. They had stumbled upon a dark secret, a curse that bound the forest to an insatiable hunger for life. The whispers were the voices of those who had met their end within its grasp, and now, the forest hungered for more. Frantic and fearing for their lives, the friends tried to flee the cabin, only to find themselves enveloped by an unnatural darkness. The trees seemed to contort and shift, forming a nightmarish labyrinth that defied logic. Panic set in as they realized that the forest itself was alive, a malevolent entity that sought to consume them. They ran, their footsteps echoing through the twisted forest as they desperately searched for an escape. The whispers grew into an unholy cacophony, drowning out all reason. Exhausted and on the brink of collapse, they stumbled upon an ancient altar, its surface engraved with the same sinister symbols as the journal. In a last-ditch effort, Mark grabbed a nearby rock and smashed the altar. The forest convulsed, releasing an ear-splitting shriek that shattered the oppressive silence. The darkness lifted, and they found themselves back at their campsite, the first light of dawn breaking through the trees. As they caught their breath, the whispers finally ceased, replaced by an eerie stillness. The forest seemed to exhale, as if the curse had been broken. But the memory of that night lingered, a chilling reminder of the darkness that had nearly consumed them. The friends packed their belongings, vowing never to return to the Whispering Forest. They had survived its malevolent grasp, but the horrors they had witnessed would forever haunt their dreams. And as they walked away, the forest watched, its ancient secrets buried beneath its layers of darkness, waiting for the next unsuspecting souls to wander into its grasp.